Hello, I'm Roy Walker. Join me as we take a fun-filled look back at some of my favourite game show moments. We'll be heading down memory lane as we trawl the archives to bring you the funniest, the strangest, the weirdest moments of the game show world in Roy Walker's Game Show Top 50. Ah, the game show. Where would we be without them? You may remember I was a game show host myself for many years, and boy, have I got some memories.
You just won $1 million!
So in this show, I'm going to share with you my favourite top 50 moments gathered from my friends in the game show world. From the sublime to the ridiculous, we're going to see some of my most memorable clips. The winners, the losers, the challenges, both mental and physical, the dancing and prancing, the trips, the falls, the moments of joy, and of course, those moments when things didn't quite go to plan.
You leave with nothing.
So join me as we begin the countdown on my Game Show Top 50. And at number 50, it's two game show greats going head-to-head in this classic encounter from The Weakest Link.
Now, you presided over a very important quiz show, so you won't mind if I ask you a particularly difficult question.
I won't mind. I won't be able to answer it, though.
Oh, I think you will. In October 2000, when The Weakest Link was launched, which old duffer said, "I can quite understand how Anne Robinson has just been rated the rudest person on television because she is a dreadful woman"?
What was the question?
3 weeks later, which old duffer said, "The Weakest Link is the theatre of cruelty"?
I take it you mean me.
2 weeks after that, which old duffer said, "The Weakest Link is an abomination, it should be taken off the air"?
I never realised I'd been so charitable.
1-0 to Magnus there, I think. And at number 49, it's Magnus again. But this time showing us how it should be done.
And our fourth contender, please. Your name, please.
Philip Warmby.
Occupation.
Oh, no. Sorry about that.
It's clerical officer.
And it's not only the contestants who go a bit off the tracks.
In 1978, America had 375,000 miles of them, while the Russians had only 187,000 miles of them. What are they? Peter?
Train lines.
No, railways. Is that the same thing? Okay. Oh, all right.
And at 47, here's Kenny Everett again, with the memorable encounter with Terry Wogan on Blankety Blank.
Still broadcasting?
I don't trust you. I don't trust any show that asks me back twice.
Don't. I was against it.
And look at this silly mite. I mean, really. I mean, look at cheap BBC equipment.
You're so strong.
As soon as you're ready, gang. This is going to come out of your fee, you realise that?
It's only a bit of car aerial. He told me before the show it's a bit of car aerial.
Shut up! Shut up, Mrs.
With a novel on the top.
You're letting the cat out of the bag.
Another Blankety Blank regular was Lionel Blair. And here he is with Bruce Forsyth, doing what song and dance men do best in a classic routine from The Generation Game at number 46. You know, I could never dance, but I know a dancing joke. How many dancers does it take to change a light bulb? 5, 6, 7, 8. told you we were going to see Frills and Spills. Let's see it done properly now by Jill Halfpenny and Darren Bennett as they set fire to the dance floor with their jiving in Strictly Come Dancing. Perfect 40 there, and what a lovely pair. And it's back to the generation game for number 44, with Larry Grayson strutting his stuff. He seems like a nice boy. I had a plumber round last week and he said he was a bit of a dancer too. I said, oh yeah, what do you do? He said, I'm a tap dancer. Looks like Larry was dancing to a different tune there. Maybe he'd have been better off on Buzzcocks. Coming up next at number 43, we're being tone deaf. Could be an advantage.
I've got absolutely no idea. Sorry that was such a lot of effort for sod all, but I don't know.
I can't work under these bloody conditions.
If that made you groan, Mark Lamar, wait till you hear some of these side splitters in a Monkhouse montage of mirth coming up next.
Dankeschön, Dankeschön, and merci beaucoup, and gracias. Yes, oh yes, I have the gift of tongues. My grandfather left me a delicatessen. Now I tell a tale. There was once a mouse being chased by a big ginger Tom, and just as the cat was going to pounce on the mouse turned around and went, "Wow, wow, 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 wow." And the cat took off like a rocket. And the mouse sauntered back into his hole, and he said to his family, you see, that's the advantage of knowing a second language. Now, I know English is the official second language in many parts of the world, like Oxford Street. But it is not easy for foreigners to understand our language. I was flying home from Switzerland recently, and there was a bloke next to me who was showing off his English. And he said to the stewardess, please, could you tell me, please, how high is this aeroplane? And she said, 35,000 feet. And he said, oh, yes, 35,000 feet, that's right. And how wide? Wouldn't it be great to invent a language? You know, to make up your own words, make the words mean whatever you wanted them to mean, like a lovely pair of Lusardis. You know, that's a lovely phrase that would be. Huh? The dog's just done a wogan on my geraniums. Don't scratch your scargill in public. Please remember to flush the monkhouse.
Bob was a big family favourite, and my moment at number 41 is Les Dennis's debut on Family Fortunes, a show which Bob had hosted some years before. Les took over the show from Max Bygraves and hosted an amazing 15 years, from 1987 to 2002.
A brand new series of Family Fortunes. We've got a new set, a new board, new theme tune, new suit, new sets of families, same old game. When I stand there, I suddenly become like Max, yeah. I go all funny, I feel as if he's never gone away. Yeah. Stop that, look. You need hands, stop. It's funny because I feel like Max there, but if I stand over here, I feel like Bob. I go all like Bob Monkhouse, and I say, dearest viewers, dearest viewers.
Our survey says, join us after the break when we'll be fortunate enough to see more classic game show moments with me, Roy Walker. Welcome back to my Game Show Top 50 countdown. And next up at number 40, it's priceless moments that could only happen in a game show.
Names cheesemongers, cherry pickers, Bob's Own, the Emperor's Chambermaids, and the Immortals are or have been used for which groups of men?
You Miss Bright. Homosexuals?
No. Go on, do you want to buzz?
Balliol Clark. Composers?
No, they're regiments in the British Army. They'll be very upset with you, miss.
There are plenty of other things that can trip you up. Just have a look at some of my favourite moments from Call My Bluff.
Leap. Alan, your turn.
How often during the average episode of Neighbours do you see some crestfallen husband over a pint saying to his friend, she ran off with some flaming grongo with a ring in his ear and a long ginger ziff? Because a ziff is a beard in Australia and sometimes in New Zealand. Not always ginger, but it's a long beard.
As is.
Well, that's very good of you, except it's the words leak.
Oh well, I suppose they got there in the end. I wonder if the same can be said of Deck in his next clip at number 38. All he's trying to do is introduce the show.
A-N-T spells ant.
D-E-C spells Deck?
But what does F-R-I-E-N-D-S-L-A-T...
You'll be lucky he gets this the second time around.
A-N-T spells ant.
D-E-C spells Deck.
But what does F-R-I-E-N-D-S-L-A...
Looks like this is catching. Check out Star Spell at number 37.
Obstreperous.
Obstreperous. O-B-S-T-R-E-P-O-R-O-U-S. Obstreperous. No.
Incorrect. Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. L-E-F-T... E-N-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-P. Lieutenant.
But at my number 36, there's always an exception to the rule, as this spellbinding clip from Catchword proves.
F-A-T, flocky, knocky, nihili, pillification.
Good thing that lady wasn't a judge on Eurovision. They seem to have enough trouble just trying to say hello.
From Yugoslavia, could I have your votes, please? Good evening, Yugoslavia. I think it looks...
There you are, Yugoslavia, rolling through.
Good evening, Yugoslavia. Could I have your votes, please?
I don't have it.
Thank you very much.
This is a bit of a problem here.
Yes, I'm here.
There she is.
Yes, Yugoslavia, I can hear you.
I'm calling Dublin. Belgrade's calling Dublin. Do you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Here are the results of the Yugoslav jury. Hello, Dublin?
Luckily, there was no communication breakdown in November 1982, when the first ever programme on the new Channel 4 was Countdown.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be able to say to you, welcome to Channel 4.
You know, I remember watching this when it first went out. It really shows the power of a good game show that they successfully launched a channel on the back of it.
Hello, good evening, and as the countdown to a brand new channel ends, a brand new countdown begins. Countdown, in fact, is about numbers as well as letters, and we figure we've got a pretty good figure ruling that part of the game. Meet our vital statistician, Carol Vorderman. She's a Cambridge graduate.
Carol bowled the audience over, unlike our next contestants, who bowled each other over in this strongman game. Look out behind you, Chuck! next memorable moment is the famous time in 1980 when a London cabbie drove himself straight to the top.
Your name, please?
Fred Housego.
Occupation?
Licensed taxi driver.
According to tradition, which King of England ended his life presumed murdered in the Wakefield Tower?
Henry VI.
Correct. What is remarkable about the church at Greenstead near Ongar in Essex?
Wooden walls. Anglo-Saxon wooden walls.
Anglo-Saxon log church is correct, and at the end of that round, Mr. Housego, you have scored 33 points. This year's Mastermind 1980 on 33 points is London cabbie Fred Housego.
As Fred was a cabbie, the other contestants didn't think it was fair. Get it? But, after all, he had the knowledge. Fred Housego kept his head there, unlike the dancers in our next clip at number 31, where they couldn't seem to hold themselves together at all. Well, it's clear this isn't Strictly Come Dancing. In fact, that's Paul Shane from Heidi High in this holiday camp sketch on the Generation Game. You know what they say, breaking up is hard to do. Well, that's not the case with these couples. They're finding it hard to keep it together. Well, the music is appropriate. It's anything goes. And in this game, everything did go as far as the dummies were concerned. Fun and games on the Generation Game there, destroying the props. Next, it's my mate Les Dawson destroying the blankety-blank set. At number 29 is a man more used to winning sets than destroying them. It's darts player Eric Bristow, though he seems a bit confused here.
Now then.
That's what's his name, Nick?
It's a tester.
One does all the tricks.
Well, he's doing one there.
No, the magician. What's his name? He's got his own show.
He wouldn't be on this thing, though, would he?
What? He wouldn't be what?
What sport does he? What's he into?
He's been in the round table, a magician. What's his name?
Do you mean Paul Daniels?
That's it, Paul Daniels.
Well, it's not him, though.
That's the one, I mean.
Well, I have to go to the other side. Do you want to try one name?
Paul Daniels.
Paul Daniels' dad.
Of course it wasn't Paul Daniels. He's not a sportsman. Anyway, in my next clip at number 28, Ulrika is also confused.
Syllables. The player must find those 8 words in turn by solving crossword-type clues and piecing together the correct syllables. For example, if the clue was pull over, well, the answer would be jump. Can't find it. 8 words have been broken down into syllables. The player must find those 8 words in turn by solving crossword-type clues and piecing together the correct syllables. For example, if the clue was pull over, the answer would be jumper. I did press the thing.
It seems jumpers are all the rage. Just look at Jim Davison trying to jump over the Christmas tree in my next clip at number 27. You could see it coming, can't you? Yes, it all ended in the name of the show, a big break. Here it comes. These guys coming up were also looking for the big break when they entered Eurovision. I just couldn't resist putting them into my list for your listening pleasure at number 26.
Musik liegt wieder in der Luft, das ist der ganz besondere Duft der großen Welt, die uns gefällt.
des pingouins et des moulins.
Hoopa hula 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 hoopa hoopa hula hula hoopa hula hoopa hula hula hoopa hoopa hula hula hoopa hula hula hoopa pa. בשעות הצהריים שולח את הכלב עם סל עשוי מקש לקנות עם חלבים. כשהוא חוזר אני מכין לשנינו צהריים כי הציפורים אכלו את כל הגרעינים.
Join me after the break when I promise the singing will improve as we continue Roy Walker's Game Show Top 50. Welcome back to my Game Show Top 50 with me, Roy Walker. Now, I promised you some sweeter sounds, and here at number 25 is a singing star making a debut in a game show long before he was discovered. How sweet. Babyface Gareth raced to chart-topping success just a few years later. Now Dick and Dom strangely took baby racing to a whole new level. It's so weird. It's the number 24 in my countdown.
Set. Go! On they go, the bugler, hey, baby. Oh, no, ready, but who's going to win? Is it Callum or India? It looks like Eliza has already moved a little bit.
What's this new
moving at the moment. All we need them to do is crawl to the finish line. Which baby is going to get to the finish line first? This is what we like to call the bungalow baby race. Come on! Don't shout at him. Just roll on. Look at that. Is she going to make it? Yeah, I think she's there.
Don't try this at home, babies. And be careful not to slip on that banana skin. There's enough danger in game show world as it is. Just check out my number 23. It's a knockout, where it's a wonder some contestants survived at all.
Hardy's in!
Interceptor next at number 22, where the danger came from a strange trench-coated man in a helicopter who could turn up just about anywhere to catch you out.
I'm accommodating that tractor.
How you doing there, pal? Do me a favour, huh? Let me borrow your tractor for a wee bit, huh?
Give me 10 and 6, you can have
I'll tell you what. There's a 10 spot right there.
All right.
Right, you don't know who I am, you never saw me before in your life.
Can we borrow your vehicle, please?
This was one of the most famous sequences when Interceptor managed to completely fool the contestants by playing the part of the tractor driver.
Get me. If he asks you...
Watch out, love. The big bad wolf's about.
Okay.
Get this woman down there, Ronnie.
All right, Gov.
Yeah, lying down, totally taken in.
Yep, as the pilot said, she was completely taken in.
I get in the back.
Yeah! So, if you saw Interceptor, your best bet was to bolt and hide. But in my next clip, I bet he wished he could. Hide from the bolt in the next death-defying game show moment, which is number 21 in our list. Hey, don't try this at home.
Carbine starred in the Buffalo Bill show at the beginning of this century. It's in the blood. He's the brother-in-law of Louis Knee, toured in the famous Swiss Knee circus. The idea of this is to shoot with 16 bows, and by means of a rebound technique, nail all the apples or balloons, and then the final arrow will pierce an apple on Guy-Tel's head. I'm glad I'm not trying to do this commentary for the radio. At least you can see I'm not making this up. At this rate, the contest is going to go on far into the night.
Do you think he practiced that trick with a few blankety blanks? And after that link, you'll never guess which show makes it in at number 20.
I'll tell you something. In the dark days, not so long ago, when I desperately needed something to help me, I went to a building society manager. I said, how do I stand for a mortgage? He said, you don't, you grovel.
That's true. Mortgage rates down for Christmas, eh?
I don't believe this is happening to me.
And I don't believe some of the contestants they found for asked the family. Where did they get them from?
Mr. Thomas Armand is a computer consultant. Hello. And Mr. David Griffiths is an office manager. Hello. And Mr. David Kite is a business manager. Hello. Mr. John Harvey is a headmaster. Hello. And Mr. Leslie Boxall is a lecturer in mathematics. Mr. Kenneth Blundell is a civil servant. His wife, Pamela, is a school teacher.
I suppose this lot at number 18 could have been related to the families we've just seen. They're certainly serious enough.
On your holidays, I believe you go around with a little bag and a hammer, is that right?
Yes, I'm interested in geology.
Mm-hmm. And do you do this every holiday?
Well, I do it when I can.
On to Mary Nolan, and I know that you're particularly fond of knitting. What made you interested in that in the first instance?
Well, I wanted something to do in the evenings while I was watching television or listening to the radio, so I took up knitting as a profitable hobby.
Something to take your mind off the television program?
Sometimes.
And you rub brasses, don't you,
Yes.
Alison? Which is the best one do you think you've ever rubbed?
In Northleach Church in the Cotswolds, it's one of a wool merchant. He's got his wool sack and a sheep at his feet.
No knitting or brass rubbing at number 17 in my countdown. Just one of the best known game show catchphrases ever. It's Friday. It's 5 to 5. It's gotta be. I can remember watching Cracker Jack with the family, hoping to win a Cracker Jack pencil and pen. With such simple needs in those days. Do you recognize the little man in the hat coming up? He's a very young Ronnie Corbett.
What's going on here?
Well, they nearly got away with the prizes.
There are Pinky and Perky too.
What is a young eel called? How many yards are there in a rod, pole, or perch?
The questions in the show's endgame, Double or Drop, asked by Eamon Andrews, weren't always that easy, especially when you were loaded up with goodies. Careful not to drop them, or you could miss out on that Cracker Jack pen and pencil.
I'm afraid that you've had it, but she was a very good sport, and Oh, here's your special Cracker Jack pen and pencil.
They weren't dropping prizes in my next clip, but they were dropping like flies in Kickstart at number 16. And boy, did it hurt when you got it wrong.
I almost willed him to do that. I do apologise.
Boy, oh boy. Ouch! Oh, nasty. Go on, go on. As easy as falling off a log.
That's a 5-point penalty. Oh, and a dead stop there.
Well, he'll be singing soprano after that, which reminds me of a little dog from Pets Win Prizes. One of the strangest game shows I've ever seen.
So, if you're ready, let's cue the music.
Speaking of neighbours, here's an old one of mine, Jimmy Tarbuck, who, like me, hosted his own game show. It was called Full Swing.
For Liverpool Football Club, but over 60 times for England as well. Will you please welcome Ray Clements? Well, that's his Andy. He's only been on a minute and he's off.
Ray Clements doing a disappearing act there. Well, at number 13, a disappearing act of another sort. On Jim Davison's Generation Game.
Oh, come on, Mel. I don't have to do this again.
Mel, get up here. It's a special request from your fans. They've written in.
Now, Jim. That's no way to treat a lady.
Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie Stace.
Now, the lady in our next clip seems to be having trouble understanding her shopping list. It's Annika Rice from Challenge Annika.
6mm PLY. Don't know, what's PLY? Ply. 8 feet by 4 feet sheets.
Okay.
Does that sound right? I've been given a list, so I'm not exactly au fait with some of these technical terms. Nails.
P-L-Y. I bet John Verger was also asking himself, why, oh why? It just wouldn't go right when he tried this trick shot on Big Break.
And somehow we've got to pot the black, and we'd have to play it something like this. Oh, got to hit it harder than that, Ray. It's a bit slow, this table, today, isn't it?
Table's very slow.
Are you getting the idea, Ray?
That's the one.
Yes. Ray, will you look interested?
Never ceases to amaze me the things that they have at the BBC to make an ordinary trick shot look that easy to do after 49 takes.
Let's leave John practicing there. Join me after the break when we'll find out how many cooks it takes to spoil the broth. Welcome back to the final part of my game show Top 50 Countdown with me, Roy Walker. Now, at number 10, it's a couple of my favourite moments from cooking game show. Ready, steady, cook!
Bits of flecks of fresh thyme there. That's fantastic.
Lovely.
All right, then. I think one slice of crunchy bacon on top of that would be rather nice, don't you?
Black pepper.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking! Oh, lovely, Luke. Yes, we did get that, love. And so did the fish.
That Ainsley really knows how to spice up proceeding. At number 9, it's the end game from the Crystal Maze, where the Crystal Dome was peppered with good gold credits and bad silver ones. Let's see it in action.
Will you start the fans, please?
And this show certainly did have a lot of fans. In a recent poll, it was named the greatest game show ever made. Hold on a minute. What about me and Mr. Chips then? Look at all that junk mail. Wouldn't like to have to clear up after this show.
Okay. Well, it looks pretty good. Stand clear of the doors. Come on up and let's see.
Even more physical than that, at number 8, it's my favourite game from It's a Knockout, where the idea was to try and knock 7 bells out of your opponent. Literally. I remember laughing my socks off when I saw this. It really rang my bell.
Look at this ripper belly. Oh, how dainty.
And at number 7, the bells were ringing out for Bruce and the Generation Game, with a contestant who just couldn't hit the right note.
5, 5, no, 5, 5. See, 5, 5, 5, 4. Oh, right, okay. I knew I shouldn't have done this. Right, here we go. Right, and 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6. 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, no, 5. 1, 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5.
The Generation Game ringing out a Christmas carol there. Our next carol had to ring the changes on the letterboard on Countdown, and it didn't always go to plan.
Consonant.
And a consonant, please.
Oh.
Another consonant.
Well, you never got language like that on University Challenge. Although, after this performance at number 5 on my Countdown, I'll bet these girls felt like uttering a few rude words.
Hello, welcome to another first-round match of University Challenge and more reassurance that the taxpayers' money isn't being wasted on higher education, we hope. Goodness had nothing to do with it. Published in 19...
Newhall Coleman.
So I forgot.
Oh, bad luck, you lose 5.
Newhall Shaw.
Miller.
No.
Newhall Shaw.
Heaven.
Nope.
Newhall Shaw.
Napkin.
No, you lose 5 points.
Newhall Shaw.
Christopher Dean.
Christopher Dean, hooray! Takes you up to magnificent -5.
You know, some weeks my next contestant, John Sargent from Strictly Come Dancing, would have been happy with a -5. Let's remind ourselves of his classic Paso Doble. John dragging Christina like a sack of spuds there. The judges hated it. But at number 3, a group that the judges loved, it's Bucks Fizz, winning Eurovision for Britain.
See it flashing. The United Kingdom have done it again. But making your mind up, another win for the United Kingdom. The fanfare
The doors are finally opened and out they come, embracing.
Ah, happy times there. Well, I've made my mind up. The best band won on the night. Well done, Bucks Fizz.
Bucks Fizz. Tremendous.
At number 2 in my top 50 countdown, it's that magic moment of making your mind up for the million. Yes, it's the moment we all dream of from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm going to say Henry II.
Final answer.
Yep, final answer.
You've just won £1 million!
So, what do you think is going to be my #1 game show moment? Well, if I was to say that Mr. Chips had us all guessing in this classic catchphrase moment, you'd have a clue, wouldn't you? How about if I told you it's hysterical? Sometimes, you know, it's better not to say what you see.
£290. What do you think it is? Tip the waiter?
You're not right.
Sean, 5 seconds, here we go.
Mr. Chips.
Oh, dear, sorry. Sean, you're going to have to speak or we'll run out of time.
I've no idea.
I'm going to wipe the board. Sean!
Snake charmer.
So there you have it. The legendary Snake Charmer clip is my #1 game show moment. And it's been charming taking you through my game show top 50. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. So, until next time, from me, Roy Walker, goodbye!